Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. And today, chat, what we're doing today is we are actually going to try to finish up the roof for the cave over there. And then the other thing is, and I think I've just been holding this off long enough, as I think it's time to finish this up here. There isn't much left to do here, but it's time, and I've been holding this off way too long. So I'm gonna go ahead and just gather up a bunch of wood here. I kind of started up a little bit here, but let's gather up a bunch of wood, and then I will see you in a little bit, chat. All right, chat. So now that we got about 3 stacks of 64, I say that we should go ahead and start up on this here. What's really convenient this time is that I actually have evolved with my building, because I was starting with dirt and now I finally have scaffolding. All right, let me grab some food first. Honestly, I like how much this has changed. I think it adds color to the room, honestly. All right, let's go finally finish this up. I don't even remember the last time that I touched this. Like, it's been so long. All right, see here. How high do we want this to go? Probably that high. All right, let's just get to it, chat. Let's just get right to it. No more wasting time on this. Honestly, let me reorganize here a little bit. That way everything's together. All right, that's better. I'm kind of wondering though if I'm going a little too high. Probably not. I think I'm gonna keep the height. Yeah, see, that's pretty good. And then I like the height that's over here too, because it makes it look like a barrier. Yeah, that looks better. All right. Yeah, this is gonna suck falling right here. So I know that I've received a few comments from people just like kind of curious about the way that I build. And I think it's important for me to actually talk about this. Simply the fact that, you know, Minecraft has grown a lot, and it's not the same as it was 10 years ago compared to, or even almost 20 years ago, probably what, 15 years at least. So it's important for me to describe the way that I build for the reason. So the reason why I build the way I build is the fact that I just enjoy the wood look. I think that the wood looks way better, to be honest. I think that even though it does not keep up with current times of Minecraft, I think it just brings back nostalgic for some people, but also it's just simple. Oh, here's a zombie. See, look at these walls are blocking the zombie in. But I don't know, I just enjoy the look of cobblestone with the wood. So I know some people might not be a big fan of it, but I don't know, I think it's pretty nice. And I'm sure eventually down the road that we'll upgrade things a bit later on as we collect more items, but right now, you know, this is what we have. So hopefully you like it. Man, I got a whole zombie apocalypse. You guys are like, why don't you just go to bed? Why wouldn't you want to fight off a zombie apocalypse? Just reached level 20. Oh, what? That's crap. All right, let me just grab my sword. Thank you for my axe back. There we go. All right, now we'll go to bed. I just wanted to do that for fun, to be honest. All right, unfortunately, I do have to go grab some more wood. Honestly, though, it's coming along pretty good. This is gonna look really nice once I get all these walls up. Hey, there's a bat here. That's awesome. Still caught me on fire. Don't worry. Couldn't even make it. All right, I'm gonna go gather a bunch of wood. So like I was talking before, you know, I'm hoping to eventually, whenever I get more time on my hands, hopefully I can explore more different biomes and just, you know, explore part of the world that I haven't even experienced yet. That way I can, you know, build with new blocks and everything. And it's just hard. Simply the fact I just don't have time to be able to play all day. And so I would say that's probably the reason why I don't build with different kind of blocks. And I mean, I would say that's the other reason why, besides of me enjoying it. Like, for instance, I didn't even know nether wood was a thing until some people mentioned it in comments. And so I'm like, whoa, that's really cool. And so one day, you know, whenever we find the time, we'll just go out and explore the nether a little bit more and just gather a bunch of wood. So yeah, that's just, you know, that's just the idea of these videos. Is it's supposed to be slow. It's not supposed to be like finishing the game in 10 minutes type of thing. It's just sit back, relax, enjoy the ride, you know, and we'll eventually get to places that we've never been before. I just simply don't have the time or anything just to be able to play Minecraft that much. So, you know what I would also say is really convenient about these videos is that it also allows people to comment about what they recommend, and it just allows growth in relations to grow. And I think, to be honest with you, I think that's super important when it comes to stuff like this, because there might be some things that you might know that I might not know about, and then it just allows us just to be able to grow with each other. There we go, chat. So we got this whole side here done. That side is almost done. We just need to do this side here. Nice. Look at that, chat. So we got this. We almost have all the walls done now. Once the walls are done, we'll have to just connect everything together. All right, now we gotta go and get some more wood again. But you could probably see why I delayed this for so long. Simply the fact that it's taking forever. It takes a lot of wood. First thing though, I need to go and get some bread. All right, cool. We got a bunch of bread. Oh, you're hanging around here, aren't you? I'm not getting too close or you'll kill me. So we are going to have to make a doorway. I personally think we should make it right here. Just got to get this tree out of the way. We could fix that another time. I'm hoping one day, though, I could do some more streams with you guys. And I apologize that I haven't been able to do any in such a long time. All right, chat, I've got almost 3 stacks of 64. I think that's going to be plenty to finish off the roof here. All right, first off, let me finish off the sides here before we do the roof. All right, chat, we did it. Woo! We finished all the sides. It took a lot of wood. All right, we're gonna have to fall. All right, now we just have to go and make a bunch of slabs to finish off the roof. Question is, chat, is this going to be enough? I have a lot of 64 slabs here. We're about to find out, I'll tell you that. It probably won't be enough, but that's okay. All right, let's start here. Then we'll just bring it across here. See, this is gonna look so much better when this is done. And we'll finally have a whole roof, which we've been waiting for a long time. Frick, I messed up right there. I'm definitely gonna have to add some, probably glowstone in here, actually. I was thinking of glowstone because I think it'll make the room brighter. And just, I don't know, I think it'll look better than just torches, to be honest with you. Also, I'm sorry to say this, chat, but I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to go and work on that cave. But hear me out. So I know somebody mentioned one time about building an underground path or something. Probably, I think the idea was to make like a mine shaft underneath our house. But I think what I'll do, because that idea kind of gave me, like, it sparked another idea for me. I think what we should do is probably create like an underground railway, and then that will lead the cave. And then on top of that, I was thinking about also making probably a dome around this cave. And I think that'll stand out a lot. And I know you're probably gonna question, like, why did you create glass over it if you're just gonna create a dome? Well, here's my idea. I'm kind of thinking that we have the glass right on top so that we can walk over. Well, what if we create a dome over that, and then it's kind of like the main entrance, if that makes sense? So you'd walk in, it's like the first floor, you know, like, think of it like a museum. Like, you walk in, and the first area that you see is like the main idea of everything, with like the booth tickets and everything along that line. Well, I think for here, what we'll do is we'll just kind of put like whatever we want to be on the first floor. You know, it could be plants, it can be maybe some animals or whatever, just to kind of like get things started, basically, of what that whole entire area is going to look like. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I know that doesn't make any sense right now, but whenever I show you guys, it'll make a lot more sense. I'm more of a visual person, so when you visually see it, my ideas will make sense. All right, look at that, chat. We got the whole roof done. This is awesome. See, now I can even just walk on my roof if I wanted to. But there we go, chat. That looks way better. Now it's completely done. Besides a few spots, of course. We could see our Christmas tree from here. All of our sheep, our armadillo. I need to get name tags going too. This is awesome though. All right, and then what we need to do is close up the entrance So, because we're going to want to connect it somehow, I think might have an idea. All right, so what we could do, it's going to be like really dark in here at first. But look how high these ceilings are. Excuse me. These are awesome. Yeah, these are amazing. And then I'll do the whole pattern down the row here and everything. Don't worry. Frick. There's a skeleton here. Oh my gosh. That's not fair, man. That's not fair. The skeleton's ruining the scene, and I'm just trying to show everybody what it's looking like. I'm trying to show everybody the plan. Skeleton's trying to ruin the plan. All right, come here, buddy. Ow. Dude's got accuracy, man. Don't worry, chat. We're gonna do this. This time, we're unlocking the shield. I need to make a better shield, though. This one's almost gone. And I've been told recommendations on making a better shield, so we'll do that. There we go. All right, now I get all my stuff back. Great. All right, perfect. Everything looks better. All right, here we go. Let's finish this off here. And then I think what we'll do, and then we'll just have it come over here. There we go. And then if you guys have any better recommendations of how we could fill this in here, there we go. And then I'm going to take a fall damage here, but that's okay. And then we'll just take away this stair here and then build this all the way up. But right now, chat, this is the best that I've got. Honestly, I should probably take away this chair here, or these stairs here too. But there we go, chat. I know, okay, I know it's really dark right now, but this is what it looks like. So now it's connected. We'll have to get some light in here to see, but here, let me get, let me see. Do I have any torches around? Let me steal this one here because it's too dark to see. There we go. So this is what we have. If you have any better recommendations, definitely let me know. But this is what we have right now. And then we just need to connect this one here, and then we'll be all good. Frick. Okay, I ran out of wood. Wood planks, I should say. Need to go make some more real quick. I'm so happy that this is almost done. I was just holding this off for so long. All right, I got a whole stack of 64. That should be good. Plenty, actually. Oh my gosh, and there's a creeper right there. I gotta get that thing away from me. So yeah, this is what it looks like from the outside. This looks pretty interesting, actually. And then there's just one last thing, actually. Because if I don't, see, I'm afraid the creeper just went in there. Oh, it did. Okay, I gotta draw it out. I don't need that creeper in there. And then we'll just block it up. Then in the future, we'll make a doorway. There we go. Okay, I know it's pitch black in here, but don't worry. There we go. So this is what this one looks like as well. I think it's pretty cool, actually. We finally have this whole entire area enclosed off. That way we could just go around. Jeez, I remember when we first started this too, and it was so small. We just had these little entrances here. And now we have everything connected. This is awesome. That way, there we go. Now we can't get mobs in here. I mean, I guess we could through here. And I don't know, maybe here, but not likely. But I'm so happy that's finally done. Oh, and I finally realized what people meant when they say that you should add trapdoors. Because at first I'm like, I'm so sorry, like I don't understand what you're saying. And then I've seen other people do it, and now it makes sense. You're supposed to add them on the side. So we'll do that real quick, and then we'll go ahead and call it. So apparently you have to put them like this, and then put them down. The only reason why I've seen this is because I've seen people videos of trying to collect discs. So that's the only reason why. All right, chat, let's go ahead and put our stuff away here. I've got so many trees I need to plant real quick too. All right, chat, well, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. If you stay to the end, thank you so much. I'm so happy that we officially got that part completed, and now all we have to do is just do the whole checker thing down the sides, and then we have to create the doorways, kind of do something better with that to prevent mobs from coming in. But hopefully in the next video we're able to create or finish off the roof for the for that cave over there, and then hopefully we can kind of get started on that with all the levels and everything. Other than that, thank you again so much for watching, and until then, I will see you in the next video.